What's going on YouTube? EXO here in for week 9 update. Once again, this is just going to be the update with no clips because I just didn't have the, wasn't able to record. Essentially this week I've been doing quite a bit of mining, fire making, some summoning, things like that in where the Halloween event is, and then I've been opening my last wheels. Unfortunately, like some people, I'm not getting super lucky. I've had 2 tokens, but one was worth like 200 something million. I put it in the market for 100 million. It hasn't sold. The other one was like 100 something million. I put it down for like 40 million. Hasn't sold. So I'm honestly probably just going to keep them. But anyways, this week I'm closing in on 113 mining. I'm mining Gorgonite right now. So I was doing the AFK method and Prif, but I found doing this with Primal Stones and the Perfect Juju Potion is like pretty AFK, and it's pretty good money. So right now I've gained 10 million XP this week, 2 million to be in mining, 1.5 million in archaeology, 2.8 million in dungeoneering, some fire making, a couple million in fire making, and some in farming. So right now I'm sitting at 1.441 bill XP. You may ask why Gorgonite. I did some buy and sell test. Gorgonite is making some really good profits right now. So that is why I'm doing Gorgonite. So I am going to go ahead and reset this counter for the week, and we'll get started there. Exo Killer 2, I am doing fire making. Hit level 92. I did hit level 80 divination finally, so invention's unlocked. Hit 58 summoning, 81 farming, and then I've hit, I think, 90 to 92 fire making, something like that. 3.7 million. Sorry about that. 3.7 million XP for the week, 1631 total. A lot of that is fire making, a lot of divination, some farming, and then miscellaneous, like your dailies, my dailies, and then 344k agility, which I'm almost 84 agility. I'm still working on the 50s. I'm closing on 50 fishing, things like that. I need to get rune crafting and things to 50, but I want to get, still working on my base 50s. But honestly, I'm slowly letting all the accounts get up to this total. Is what my kind of goal is right this second. So 3.7 million gained. That's low, but early levels it doesn't make much experience. Alright, Exo Killer 3. Also, I think I got farming pet on this one. This was the one I believe I got a farming pet on. Exo Killer 3, 1602 total, 91 fire making, also level 80 divination, 58 summoning also, and then a few miscellaneous levels. 3.1 million XP is my total for the week. 1.3 million fire making, pretty good agility, a lot of divination, and then summoning 150k, farming 300k. I somehow missed my player-owned farms on this account, so that's why the farming's low. So 3.1 million XP on Exo Killer 2. Exo Killer 3. Exo Killer 4, I am doing some mining. I was like level 35, I think, 38, something like that. I'm up to 49. The other two accounts are like 52, 53, so working my way up to that. Kind of the same thing. The Juju mining potion is expensive, and urns are expensive, and the porters. But honestly, like 1,500 per Adamantor, and then it's like 70 coins for this. So I'm liking like 3,000 per. So it's offsetting the cost. So that's how I'm doing it this way. Almost, I should hit 80 divination at reset. If not, I'm just going to go get it to unlock it. 58 summoning, 84 farming, and then that's pretty much it. 3 million XP for the week. A lot of, a little bit of that being mining, a lot of it's divination, agility, and fire making. Good bit of farming, summoning, and prayer also. 90 fire making. It's going to get to a point where these two accounts are going to leave the fourth one in fire making, but I think I'm just going to get them all to like 98 and then stop for fire making, and then get them all there so they get 99s all at once. Speaking of 99s, I will, let's see, did I reset the calculator here? Yep, I reset the stats there. Alright, there's a reset there. So all four have been reset. So 99s, I should be getting a few 99s soon. I seen where November, there should be a November, December-ish, there should be a double XP, so I've started buying for that. I'll show on this account. I started buying headless arrows and rune arrows heads. I have enough for, on double XP, I have enough for 99 flexing. I have enough for 99 smithing on each account, and then I've also banked 99 fire making off of double XP. But if I happen to obviously have time left over and I can fire make on double XP, then I'll do that. So looking at double XP should be 299s, I would think, because the smithing is not going to take too long. And then fire making would probably take the longest. I don't know what the rate is of fire making, but I think fire making will take the longest. Flexing won't take too long on double XP. But yeah, smithing's definitely a shoe in for double XP, and then probably flexing, and then fire making will be close by then. So here's my charts. Week 7 and 8 I updated. 6, 7, and 8 I updated based off of videos, so they're not exact, but week 9, these are exact totals. So I gained 20 million XP this week, kind of 22 million on week 8, and then I'm up from week 6 and 6, 7. I'm going to shoot for week 10. I'm going to shoot for more. I think with these newfound methods for mining, especially my main, and then I'm working on, I've got the Magic Golem torso or set. That also helps. I'm using this thing, what is it? The gargoyles now. That seems to help. I've made like a shit ton of these decorated mining urns. I did the math. Decorated mining urns are better GP per XP than the exquisite, so that's why I'm doing decorated. It's a little bit better cost. Also, I didn't know it, but Grace of the Elves you can put porters in, so I think that's going to be my next big purchase for the other accounts is a Grace of the Elves for these accounts, so I can put porters in them. And then like right now I could put porters in this, and this would make this account as AFK as this one basically, because like right now only like I'm active in this the main, but I don't have to be. I can honestly AFK this for 15 minutes straight. My XP rate goes down, but I can AFK it for 15 minutes straight. The alts, I really can't do that. So I think that's going to be one of my AFK skills where almost level 80 agility. I'll get that in this video. But I think Grace of the Elves on all these accounts would be great, so I can AFK better and AFK more, because this is going to take a lot of time to get these to max. I would like to get these maxed in like March time, which means I'm really going to have to step it up. Been cashing in my last wheels, don't have a lot. Like I said, I had some level 80 agility. Been cashing in my last wheels, but like I said, I'm only getting tokens. I really want the pumpkin mask. Those things are sick, but I just haven't got one. Also, I really need to do the quest. New group Ironman. Sorry, distraction. I really need to do the quest for the Halloween event for all the accounts, especially my main. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Make sure to do that tonight. Starting to do that on the accounts. And then past that, just keep doing what I'm doing, keep grinding, and work away. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I've got for my main on double XP, I've got a lot of dragon stones, so I'm gonna cut those to get towards 120 crafting. And then AFK wise, I've really been enjoying mining, so I think I'm just gonna keep mining. I'm almost 119 farming. I'll hit that on next week, and then it's one level away for 120 farming, which we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep farming to 200 mil. It's just too close to, takes too long to, I guess what I'm saying, get 200 mil, so I'm just going to keep going. Getting close to 119 dungeoneering. I'm thinking about trading my archaeology dailies to dungeoneering, and then just doing 6 smalls like every day. Like it takes a few minutes to do like low level smalls, and then hit 120, and then swap it back. Necromancy, I'll probably end up AFK into 122, or just I need to do Slayer. I still have the same Slayer task since 120 Slayer. I just haven't done it. But anyways, slow grind, 1.441 bill, and then there's level 50. So I'm going to go, and total milestone of 1400. So what I'm going to do is go to, I'm going to run up into Varrock, get my adamant ore out to sell it, get me a new pickaxe, and move on to Rune. I guess is my next spot. Level 50, I believe. Yep, Runite. So I'll be mining Runite, kind of like the back in the old days, except that was at level 90, and you know, everybody loved doing that. It was big profits. I think it still is pretty decent profit, if I'm not mistaken, but I will probably start mining on all the accounts here pretty soon, honestly, but we'll see. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment. If you lasted this long in the video, listen to me rambling, appreciate it. Drop a comment below, and yeah, peace.